First we'll start with this Upinder Singh. So in Upinder Singh, if you see, we have roughly 10 chapters. Okay, out of these 10 chapters, exam specific, which are the specific area, let me just mark it for you. Number 1, the ideas of early Indian past. You have to read it. Why? It provides you basic information about the development of Indian historiography, starting from the colonial school all the way up to the subaltern school. Basic level problem will be solved even for your interview. So please read it. Okay. Sources, very important chapter. Okay, very important chapter, covers literary as well as archaeological sources. Some specific pages are to be read. We have already shared the PDF with all of you. We'll share it one more time in our Telegram channel, as well as the link will be given on the YouTube. Okay, so you can just register for that. Sources you have to cover from this book. This book covers sources very beautifully. Chapter 1, very important. Chapter 2, 3, not that much important. Okay, you have heard this right, not that much important. Reason being, they are mostly important from map point of view. Doesn't cover, UPSC is not asking question from there. Whatever I'm saying, I'm just saying from paper point of view. I'm not saying it just from the sake of understanding each and every part of history to such a detail that you will become a professor of very high level. I'm not talking about that. Okay, I'm just saying from exam point of view, 2 and 3 are not that much important. All right. So don't make any specific notes, etc., about it. UPSC hardly asks any question from these chapters, and they are more important from map point of view. And the problem with Upinder Singh, with any other book with respect to map, is the pointing is not correct. There are always going to be fluctuation in each other map. You'll see हर जगह गलतियां मिलने वाली है. So map के लिए you have to come up with a different solution. It's not going to happen with just with the books. Many students wait there 2-3 years and then join my course. Okay, so the easy way would be you can just go with the course, and it's going to help you out. In within 5 classes you will get the best material that is possible for the map. Chapter number 4, Harappan civilization, very important. Focus on its rise as well as decline. These two are the most important themes. All the important historical debates are covered. Chapter number 4 is very important. When we come to chapter number 5, Upinder Singh has not covered Vedic period very well. That's why I would just tell you the chapter from R.S. Sharma, from where you have to supplement it. Okay, so you have to supplement it with that. From note making point of view, chapter 1 and chapter 4 are very important. 2, 3 you may read. Okay, you may read even chapter 5, but too much is not given with respect to the syllabus. All right, so just read it. But for Vedic period, I would go for R.S. Sharma rather than this Upinder Singh. Number 6. In number 6, the most important topic is with respect to the Renaissance. It covers Buddhism and Jainism. My major focus in chapter number 6 would be on that. The first part is more about Mahajanapada, which is very easy, not that much I would say important information is given. It's basically one important debate is with respect to monarchy versus the republics. That you can do very well. Major focus will be on Renaissance. All right, keep that in mind. Chapter number 7, important. Maurya remains most important topic for all of us, and that you have to cover very importantly. All right, chapter number 10. This chapter number 10 is more important from early medieval period point of view. Some of these areas are already covered in the BA IGNOU of the medievals. That's why I would not pay much attention to chapter number 10. I would pay attention to chapter number 9. It covers Gupta specifically. But from Gupta, UPSC is mostly asking those questions which are from architecture or administration. So accordingly, I will also shift towards those areas. Okay. Interaction and innovation. Once UPSC asks a direct question, if interaction, how do you think that this age of 200 BC to 300 BC was an age of interaction and innovation? How would you react? Okay, so for all the chapters, at least remember number 1, their headings, because a direct question can come on this. All right, but from exam point of view, let me just make it very clear, just for the sake of having no doubts. Okay, this is important. Chapter 1 is important. 4, 5. You may read, but it will not cover everything. So very less part of 5th is important. 6, my major focus will be on Renaissance. Chapter number 7, I'll read complete. Okay. If we see chapter number 8, 9, 10, they are very lengthy. Okay. So from 8, my major focus would be on art and architecture and little bit of understanding of the polity of the post-Mauryan period from chapter number 8. Satavahanas is not given very well in Upinder Singh. That's why for that I'll recommend NCERT. Aesthetics and empire. Focus on administration, focus on their architecture, focus on specifically the achievements in science and technology. This is very important from chapter number 9. Chapter number 10, you may even skip it because it will be covered in the early medieval period of the book, which will refer from the IGNOU itself. All right. So these are the chapters which you have to read. Please keep it in mind. If you reduce your burden, you can perform very well. Okay, so please keep this in mind.
So I hope इस वीडियो से आपने बहुत कुछ सीखा. अब आप सब लोगों के लिए एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट है. ये अनाउंसमेंट है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दो स्टूडेंट्स हु आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर 2025. वी आर कमिंग अप विद ए हिस्ट्री ऑप्शनल बिगनर्स प्रोग्राम. देखो, जब ऑप्शनल की प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं तो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस होते हैं. बुक लिस्ट क्या होती है, उसके साथ साथ में क्या क्या स्पेसिफिक सिलेबस है इसका, किस तरीके से इसको प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए, PYQ कहाँ पर है इसके, किस तरीके से हम डिसीजन एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. So in order to help you out, you have come up with 4-stage program. In the first stage, you will be given certain videos to understand about all the 4 parts: ancient, medieval, modern, as well as world history. In the second part, you will be reading the essential books. Okay. In the third part, eventually you will get a mentorship call. Okay. And fourth, you're going to be initiated into the subject preparation. For this, you have to just register. You're going to get a call with respect to this. और ये process आपने follow करना है. एक बार अच्छे से आपने प्रोसेस फॉलो कर लिया, देन इवेंचुअली यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द मैक्सिमम आउट ऑफ द फाउंडेशन प्रोग्राम. और एक बार अच्छे से प्रिपरेशन हो गई तो रैंक भी जल्दी ही आ जाएगी. ठीक है. सो ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट. रजिस्टर फॉर दिस प्रोग्राम एंड इवेंचुअली get the right kind of mentorship for history option. All the very best.